Hi Cancer, welcome to your week ahead tarot with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share and hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, thank you so much for all of your continued support. It truly means the world. If you would like to see it, your 2019 forecast is up and out there for your viewing pleasure, as is the numerology project, which is finally finished. If you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And before we start, I would like to bless all of my cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look at what the week ahead has in store for you. So what are you letting go of? What are you phasing out? What are you releasing or removing from your life? And this week you get the Knight of Swords. Okay, so this is an interesting one to let go of, because it's almost like, you know what, I'm done with the fighting, you know. And this doesn't necessarily mean have to mean like an actual fight with somebody or an argument. It's almost like you've decided to give up on something that just no longer doesn't really serve. It's kind of like you said to yourself, you know what, this isn't a high path for me. This isn't going to take me where I need to go. So I'm going to stop putting energy into it. I'm going to stop fighting in. I'm going to stop charging in where I don't need to be. I kind of feel like for a lot of you, and you know, because Cancer's a very protective, a very parental kind of energy, and I kind of feel like this week it's almost like I'm going to let somebody learn from their own mistakes, whether this is a friend, whether it's a child, whether, you know, whoever it is in your life. I kind of feel like you're stepping back this week and saying, you know what, I'm not going to fight this battle because it doesn't belong to me. You need to fix this on your own, because otherwise you're never going to learn. So what you're letting go of is, you know, it's like you're letting go of this need to fight. You're letting go of the need to fight a battle that doesn't necessarily belong to you. With the working on now, so what is the meat of the matter? What is the overarching or, you know, overriding theme for the week? And you get the Nine of Cups, personal healing, personal wish fulfillment. And this is good because I kind of feel like, you know, part of what you're letting go of is expanding your energy outward. What you're working on then is self-healing, self-esteem, self-trust. And you are bringing into your own space, into your own heart space, this feeling of emotional contentment. And it's like what you're working on then is taking your energy from being focused out there and you're turning it inward so that you can make yourself better. I kind of feel like a lot of you are going to catch yourself in the act of really spending too much time and energy on things that shouldn't really concern you. You know, it's okay to be there for people and support them, but if you're doing it to your detriment, what's the point? It's kind of like the end of the Good Samaritan story, you know, like what's the moral of the story? Heal yourself first before all others, right? So what are you welcoming in? You've got the Moon card. It's interesting because you've got a double hit of water energy here. So what you're welcoming in is, because the Moon card represents the past, so what you're welcoming in is a glimpse into how things have been. You know, I kind of feel like your own psyche or your own instinct is going to pipe up and say, actually, do you remember when you spent so much time? Do you remember when you spent so much energy on yourself? Do you remember what the benefits were? Do you remember what the payoffs were and the paybacks? And also, some of this stuff that's going to come from your memory is, do you remember all the times that you've helped other people and you've come off worse for it? This week you're getting very self-focused. This week you are getting very intimate with what you are doing, with what you're not doing for yourself, with what you are doing for yourself, and you're getting really very clear on the boundaries that you need to set in terms of letting people get on with their own stuff. Sometimes it's really hard, especially for Cancerians, because like I said, there is that protective, paternal sort of feel to you, but you know what? Sometimes you've just got to turn your energy and your attention on yourself, because otherwise you're always going to be fighting an uphill battle. I wish you an abundance of all of that stuff. Let me know how it shapes up for you in the comments. Take care, and I'll see you very soon for more videos.